Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and welcome to episode 5 of Coffee and Toys here on the CoolFigurez channel. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. I upload new content constantly throughout the week, so make sure you're hitting that bell icon so you stay notified when I do upload new videos. And if you guys want to support the channel in any way, all I ask is that you guys watch my videos from start to finish, as well as going ahead and hitting that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the video that you're watching. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is a very small goal of mine to try to reach at least 1 new subscriber per new video that I put out, so please be my 1 new subscriber for this video. Thank you so much in advance. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out those Amazon affiliate links linked down below. There you'll find all sorts of cool figures, stuff associated with toy photography, and so much more. As always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And of course, thank you so much to this channel sponsor, CoolFigurez Store. Check them out for your Funko Pop, anime, Pokemon card, toy photography, print needs. Of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. CoolFigurez Store, check them out, guys. And actually, speaking about CoolFigurez Store, let's go ahead and segue that into this week's episode already, basically, because I have a special guest for you guys this week. It is actually one half of the duo that runs CoolFigurez Store. So in the second part of this episode, we will be having a special guest co-host, the one half owner of CoolFigurez Store, and we will be talking about the store. We have an announcement to make as well, and so you guys will get to know who CoolFigurez Store are, get to look inside the store. I'm actually going to take you to the CoolFigurez Store. They're an online store, so they don't actually have a brick and mortar shop, but I have actually been recently helping them package orders because they've been blowing up, getting more orders and whatnot, and they want to expand and go into other merchandising properties, such as Black Series and these backpacks that the other half of the team likes and collects. So I hope that in bringing them onto this podcast and interviewing them and actually doing more collaborative videos with them, since I'm helping them a lot right now, I hope to help boost their audience and help bring them to your guys' attention as well, because they are a small business, but they do take a lot of care in their packaging and handling, and they pay attention to detail. If you're a mint collector, inbox collector, or if you're just somebody that opens it up out of the box, I helped with them grading Funko Pops and packaging them very well, bubble wrap, packing peanuts, packaging paper, all that kind of great stuff. So you'll learn more about that in the second part of this episode, when I do have my interview with the one half of the owners excuse me, of CoolFigurez Store. So I'm super excited about that, and like I said, we do have a super exciting announcement to make during that interview, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into this week's toy haul, because we have a lot to do this week. I'll be honest, not just in terms of news, but in terms of what I want to go over and talk with you guys this week in terms of toys. Like I said, the second part of this episode is going to be the interview with one half of the team from CoolFigurez Store. So that's actually a really good interview. I think we went for about an hour unedited. I just have to go back and edit it and whatnot, so I think it will be about a 45-minute to an hour interview, so a lot to learn. Like I said, I want to introduce you to them, and I want them to introduce themselves to you guys. But with that being said, let's go over this week's toy haul. It's an exciting one. It's a small one in terms of quantity, but not quality or price point. Basically, this guy right here, you're looking at it right here. So I actually managed to pick up 3 Black Skulls for retail. That's right, not the retail price of $85, but retail in terms of $85 plus tax and shipping. I did the math, and it came out to about $116 per figure, give or take a few dollars. I think, I gave myself plus or minus 5 up or down. And I ended up finding this guy for $115 when a lot of people are asking, $130, $150 for just a single Black Skull, and if you notice my wording right there, I said for a single Black Skull. So I actually managed not only to get one, but sorry, the bag got stuck, 2 Black Skulls This one was exactly the same as this, 100% new in package with the tissue paper. But you guys know me, when I get a new toy, I'm like a child and I cannot wait to rip it open. I didn't even do a TikTok for it. I just ripped it open. I was super excited. But we are going to be unboxing this guy here on the channel, the first time doing a Mezco, so I'm super excited about that. But my TikTok will also be getting an unboxing because I not only found 2 Black Skulls, I found 3 Black Skulls at retail pricing, guys. I could not pass up that deal, but for the foreseeable future, I'm going to have to slow down on buying toys, only because I am going to be going on vacation soon and I need to start saving up for that. And so this is my last big purchase for the next foreseeable future. I'm not talking about pre-orders and all that. Those are on credit cards, and you know, you get the bill at the end of the month and whatnot. I can worry about that later. But in terms of like cash deals, cash buying, this is the last big purchase I'm gonna make for the time being. You know, and like I say, guys, you don't have to pay overpriced prices for Mezco. The deals are out there to be had. You just have to be patient and willing to do the research, you know, and willing to just check OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace like literally daily. That's all you have to do. And I guarantee you, one of those days you check, someone's gonna post a ridiculous offering and you're not gonna be able to pass it up. I think I've now bought, well, if you count this as one, let's count this as 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7 Mezcos on OfferUp, all below or at retail. When if you went in online, you'd actually be finding them for 2 to 3 times their prices. Actually, it is 7 because I bought my Sovereign Knight Batman on OfferUp for actually $65 under retail, guys. Brand new, out of the box. Like, it was unheard of. I was like, I can't believe I got this guy to send it to me for under literally retail. I mean, it came out to retail with shipping and tax, but I paid $65 exact. So if I was in the same state as him, I would have really made out on that deal. But he was in New York, I'm in California, so I had to have it shipped. But anyways, guys, back to this week's toy haul. So yeah, I could not pass up the deal of 3 Black Skulls for retail, and so here they are. Super excited. I can use them for so many things. I can use them for, you know, not only against Gomez, obviously, but also against Batman, or against, you know, the Master Chief. You know, there's a whole host of things that I can use these Black Skulls for, and I'm super excited to have them. And honestly, if I didn't find this deal, I don't think I'd ever own a Black Skull, because I wasn't willing to pay the prices that they're asking for online for a single Black Skull. Whereas retail is retail. You can't do anything about retail. You know, you're paying what they pay. That makes sense. It's an even trade. Can't be mad about that. Whereas when they're trying to charge you, you know, $30, $40, $50 over retail, that's when you gotta really think about it and whatnot. And so at this deal, I could not pass it up. So like I said, 3 Black Skulls for the price of retail. Check your OfferUp, guys. Check your local OfferUp. I'm sure there's some good deals on there. There's some really bad ones too. I'm not gonna lie. There's some people asking for some outrageous amounts of money for some Mezcos and whatnot. But every once in a while, they'll pop up and you'll find a really great deal. A lot to cover on this week's episode of Coffee and Toys. I hope you guys are excited as I am, because if you can't tell, I am super excited. These Black Skulls definitely made my week and my month, and so much. Like I said, retail, fuck, I can't believe I got that. It's amazing. But it was also bittersweet because, like, as a collector, you know, like, why are you selling? And I always like to ask people, like, why are you selling? And if it's above retail, even if it's just, usually, like I said, I don't pay more than maybe 10 to really pushing. I don't think I've ever paid $20 over retail, but I paid about $10 over retail for a Mezco. And, you know, I always like to ask, you know, what did you guys pay? Just so I get a rough estimate of, like, how much I'm overpaying. And this guy's like, yeah, you know, I'm selling it for retail. And I was like, oh, man, well, you know, why are you getting rid of them? He's like, I didn't want to. You know, I got to pay some bills. And there's that bittersweet moment where I'm just like, yes, I found this sick-ass deal. I'm going to be getting some brand new, fresh out of the box Black Skulls. But this guy is like somewhat down on his luck, and it hurts me as a collector, because, you know, it could be you someday, and it just sucks. And I'm just thankful and happy every single day that I'm in the position where I don't have to be in his position. And I hope, and, you know, that I don't ever, you know, end up in this position. So be thankful and grateful for what you guys have, because you never know where you're gonna end up. You never know what's gonna happen. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull one of these guys to the side. and go ahead and unbox the other. So as you can see, this guy didn't even take it out of the packaging that Mezco sent him in. So they do have this outer plastic covering, which we're going to take the tape off right now. Hopefully the tape doesn't get stuck. Yep, it was about to get stuck on the tissue paper. Let's go ahead and just remove the tape. Put that there. Ooh, look at that. Oh, man, I love how Mezco does this. Like, they just treat their stuff with such dignity and respect. I mean, look at that. A plastic bag, and now you have some tissue paper. I mean, last night, I'll be honest, I kind of took my time, and I didn't rip the tissue paper, but you know what? This thing's mine. I don't ever, you know, so I'm an open box collector, so let's just get this done and over with. Let's unwrap it like it's a Christmas fucking present, guys. Come on. Christmas is actually right around the corner. Can you guys believe it's only 3 months away from 2022? Wow. Look at that picture. Look at it. So beautiful. Is it upside down? Okay, good. I didn't put it upside down. That was a fear of mine right now. I was going to pull it around and it's going to be upside down. And what I was saying was probably going to look stupid. So, as you can see, the box is really cool. It has that comic book looking front. And as you can tell, these guys are definitely army builders, which is why I'm super glad I was able to find 3 in this bundle and, you know, not pay an outrageous amount for just one. Because, as you know, I'm a toy photographer and collector, and I like multiples when I'm army building. And if I can't, then I try to stay away just so I don't get tempted into, you know, just going down a stupid, crazy, expensive rabbit hole. As you can see, I have my extra coffee here. I always seem to run out when I do these episodes, and I forget to refill or bring more, but this week I came prepared, so we're gonna go ahead and refill that right now. Go ahead and pull this to the side so it's out of the way. Make sure my hands are nice and dry for this, because as you know, Mezcos are very, very luxurious items, as you can tell by the wrapping. And as we slowly turn it to the side, we are gonna, wow, just putting my hand in here already fucked up the box. So we're gonna be very gentle, because even though I'm an out of box collector, I still keep my Mezco boxes, and I like to keep them as nice as possible, despite the fact that I'm always constantly opening them and closing them, because I'm constantly just taking pics of my Mezco figures, and I always need their accessories. And I love these boxes. Like, I love all Mezco boxes, no matter what they are, especially these ones, because they always come in like 3 tiers. So speaking of the tiers, let's go ahead and take a look at the first tier right here. There's a nice little tray shot. So let's go ahead and pop the top off. Oof, I always like to be gentle, because there's always little accessories in here. And actually, like I said, I did open this guy up last night, so I do know there are little accessories in here that I don't want to just pop the top off and they go flying everywhere, because then it'll just be a hassle to find. I won't be able to vacuum my room for a while until I find them, and with the way my dog drops hair, next thing you know it, my whole room will be filled with hair. So yeah, sorry, I'm trying to take this off, but it just doesn't seem to want to be coming off for some reason. Like, it's like super attached. Guess this guy kept him in box a little too long. There we go. Alright, nice and gentle. Like I said, we didn't get frustrated. Always want to be gentle with the boxes, and especially Mezcos. And here, let me see if I get the plastic wrapping out of his face, is the figure in the tray and everything. Hopefully nothing falls out. As you can see, he has a pistol, MP40, I believe, extra magazines, oh yeah, the holsters, his array of hands, and of course his goggles are up here. So that is what comes in tray 1. As you can see, he's right here. Let's go ahead and put this back on top of him, because we're not actually going to pull him out. I just wanted to unbox a Mezco figure for the channel, because like I said, it's a first for the channel, so it's always good to do first on the channels, right? So next up, we're going to go ahead and look at the second tier, which comes with more accessories and weaponry for this guy. So the one thing I don't like about these boxes, though, is that once you get past that first tier, it's kind of hard to pull out the second tier unless you really finesse it like so. Just go ahead and Okay, let's not put that up there. Let's go ahead and move this since we have the box here that you guys can see. So at the bottom of the box, you do actually get a sticker with the sticker that they actually put on the front of the box. So that's really cool. You can put that wherever you want or just display it somewhere. So we're going to put this box there, but let's close it so it doesn't go flying everywhere. So the second tier is some more accessories for the figure. Taking it off the first covering. There we go. Very gentle. Alright guys, so you get a nice array of weapons up here. You get some C4, you get some pineapple grenades, you get a knife, you get the C4 detonator, you get a gun blast effect, you get a firing rocket with a missile effect, you get a rocket launcher, you get a backpack down here, you get a trap net along with some stickers and whatnot on top of it. And also a grapple hook right here. So a lot of cool accessories that you can use for these guys that I'm definitely cannot wait to rip open and start utilizing and, you know, make and see. And like I always say about army builders, the greatest army builders are those that you can make look different, because then you can use them for a whole array of different shoots and they don't always have to look the same. And these guys definitely have enough accessories and stuff in here so that you can differentiate them from shoot to shoot and just have a lot of fun with them. So last but certainly not least, on the last level, you do get the Mezco stand and flight stand attachment, and of course the Mezco accessory bag right here. I absolutely love this stand. I love the color green, as you guys know on the channel, and this black and green combination is just amazing. It always just looks great, which is another reason why I'm super excited to have black skulls. Even though the pink skulls are really cool and I would really love to have them because of the clothes that they wear is just very cool, you know, 50s and whatnot. This guy is still very cool in terms of the color scheme and whatnot, and I absolutely love the color scheme on him. Like I said, green is my favorite color, so green and black is always a great combination, just like green and red. You know, so man, I keep rounding back up to Christmas, green and red, Christmas colors. Am I just excited for Christmas? I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, so that is the unboxing of this figure. We will go more in depth during the review for him later, either this week or next. Not too sure. He's not a new figure, so he's not really in a rush to be reviewed. But these guys will be. I actually have a lot of exciting reviews coming the following week because I have a lot of stuff arriving this week. So next week's toy haul on this table should be a good one. So stay tuned for that. But with that being said, guys, that is this week's toy haul all out of the way. And so, like I said, I did intend to unbox both Joker and Batman for you guys on this episode, but I just realized I don't have my knife. So I'm not going to tear the boxing and everything. I mean, I guess I could. Because I'm not going to keep it. But then to get them out of the... Yeah, but then they have plastic holding them. I'm going to need something to cut that. Nah. I'll just wait, guys. So, look on TikTok for that. So, with that being said, I guess we'll move on to this week's toy news. Now, as the filming of this video, it is Friday. So, MezCon is barely beginning. Now, they told us they were going to do new reveals at 12 p.m., 1 p.m., and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we got one new reveal, and that was the Captain Nemo Rumble Society figure. So I really don't know. Maybe something happened. I don't know. So like I said, it's day one now. They have 2 more days of reveals, so we're obviously not going to know those right now. So we'll come back around to those next week definitely, and talk about those, since you guys know Mezcos are my absolute favorite figures, you know, to utilize, especially in toy photography. So articulated, so amazing. The clothing, everything is just on point. I always say they're the 1/12 hot toys, you know, because their stuff is just so amazingly done, so amazingly detailed. So as you can tell, I just absolutely love Mezcos. So talking about the Captain Nemo figure, he does come with a sword, a harpoon, 8 separate hands, a pistol, spyglass, bone knife, sextant, shark jaw trophy, coat, and cap, and a few other little things here and there, but those are the main things that he comes with. Now, this guy does look really cool, and it was really tempting to order him and add him to my Rumble Society collection, but I don't have any dials that he would really work with or know how to shoot him, so I'm gonna have to pass on him because it's just too much work to create a dial for him. Use water, and he's a Mezco. I'd rather just pass on him, but he is a really cool looking figure. I see a lot of people are hyped for him, so I'm super happy. If you've got him, great, man, and I can't wait to see your pics. Tag me in them so that way I can see him, because like I said, he is a really cool figure. He does look really cool, but you know, maybe we'll get a Captain Jack Sparrow figure soon if that's, you know, if that's maybe the premise for it. I'm hoping. I'd really love a Captain Jack Mezco figure. I feel like he'd be a really cool figure to have. But anyways, so far that is the only news coming out of MezCon this far, so let's wait and see what the rest of the weekend has in store and what we can talk about next week on episode 6 of Coffee and Toys. But moving on to another toy company that we don't usually talk about. In fact, we've never talked about on this channel, and that is PW Toys. They recently announced their 1/12 mask figure, and if you don't know who I'm talking about this guy. Jim Carrey's 1990 movie, The Mask. Well, it didn't come out in 1990. It came out in the 1990s. I don't know exactly what year, but I grew up on this movie. I absolutely love this movie. Jim Carrey is one of my absolute favorite actors. I mean, Mask, Batman Forever, Fun with Dick and Jane, The Truman Show, so many other great Jim Carrey movies. Grinch, I mean, 6 hours on the makeup table just to do that. I mean, I fucking love Jim Carrey and everything he is, so super excited for that figure. I definitely went and pre-ordered it, $15 deposited, non-refundable, so I definitely am excited for that. He comes with 2 alternate heads, or actually 1 alternate head. He comes with his regular masked head, and then he comes with the animated wolf head that he turns into when he sees Nicole Kidman performing in the club the first time. He does also come with Milo, guys. Can you believe it? They gave us Milo, and he's Milo with the mask on. I cannot believe it. I love Milo. And so that was a really cool accessory. Just in that, I was in. But then he also comes with cash bags, the little horn he uses to destroy the guy that honked at him when he flew out the window, a mallet, the alarm clock that goes off that drives his neighbor crazy, of course the mask when it's not on his face, and 2 different hats, one to fit the yellow suit and the other one to fit the animated look of the wolf head. So he does come in that yellow suit that he wears in the first night when he goes to the not to the casino. Well, it is a casino actually. So yeah, to the casino. And I'm super excited about that. I think it comes out next year though, so bit of a wait, but I'm super excited to add it to my collection when it does come. So before we move on, are you guys interested in that figure? Are you guys fans of the Mask and Jim Carrey? Let me know down in the comments below. So with that being said, let's move on to some NECA news. Those of you that ordered your Loot Crate, TMNT Loot Crate boxes, look out, because your Danny Pennington should either already be in your collection or be coming very soon, because people are starting to get those in hand. I decided to hold off on it, and unfortunately I missed out on all the boxes. I really did want to get Danny and Darkwing, or the Dark Donatello and whatnot, but unfortunately I waited too long and they sold out, and I was not able to secure my own boxes. So if I see Danny's not going for too much on eBay, I may pick him up, because you know the box itself was $50, so if I find him from anywhere from $30 to $40, I might just pick him up, because that's what I would have paid for it. That's still less than what I would have paid for the box just for the figure, you know what I mean? So we'll see when it comes to that. I'm sure the Donatello, though, will be a very expensive figure on the third-party market prices, so I doubt I'll be able to get that one, but we'll see when that happens. But I am looking at the Shredder figure as well. That was very cool once they did show it off fully, but once again, a missed opportunity for myself. But if you happen to order him, he should be arriving or have already arrived. On Turtle Tuesday, NECA did show off teases of Toka and Razar from the animated cartoon, which they only appeared in 1 episode, I believe, and yeah, they look pretty okay. They look animated and whatnot, you know, not my cup of coffee. I like the ones that we got from the 1991 Secret of the Ooze. I love those, but you know, people are saying they want those to be re-released, but they're gonna give us these. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want these new Toka and Razar from the cartoon animated series, or would you rather them re-release the 1990s version? Moving on from there, their 1/4 scale Donatellos, listen to me, Donatellos are starting to come out and be shipped. However, they're very hard to find and come by, at least for retail pricing, because my friend Robert has been looking for Raphael and has not been able to find them for decent pricing. They are pretty expensive in terms of like resale and everything, so good luck finding them if you're looking for them. I really do wish you the best. Moving on to some Star Wars news. We did get a lot of it, actually, quite a bit this past week. Starting off with the release of Boss from the Republic Commandos video game series. He is a Gaming Greats exclusive at GameStop, set to come out next year. I was super excited about him, but I did see points made. They did get sloppy with him. He could be a lot better. And you know, us continuing to buy and pre-order doesn't help that cause, you know, because Hasbro is just going to say, well, they're still going to buy it no matter what. So why do we have to make it better? Why do we have to pay more attention to detail? You know, I saw this one guy make a lot of comparisons. I think his name is Camino Customs on Instagram. Check him out. He made a lot of comparisons from Tech, the one that was released, versus the one we got on the Bad Batch, and you know, the TV series. And there's a lot of missed paint applications, so there's a lot to say on that. Unfortunately, there's also something called FOMO, the fear of missing out, and my ass succumbed to that peer pressure, and I went ahead and pre-ordered my Boss because I did not want to miss out on that release. Did you guys pre-order him or not? But I think going forward, I am going to be way more selective in my Star Wars figure selection, and really picking and choosing which ones I'm going to add to my collections, and hopefully hoping for the best. We'll see. I doubt Hasbro will change, but we can only hope, right, guys? But moving on, we still have some Star Wars news to get to. Jet Troopers are starting to arrive. I believe they've already arrived in Australia, so you know, they should be arriving in America within the next month or two. I believe I saw the date is actually in November. I thought they were supposed to come out next year, but apparently I was wrong. So those should be coming out pretty soon. Alright guys, so now on to some news that we don't usually talk about. It is still Star Wars news, but it is Funko Pop news. If you didn't see, they did release their new Mandalorian Funko Pop Set, and you could actually get them over on VRare Store. And they do offer chase bundles, so you don't have to continuously purchase endlessly in hopes that you get the chase bundle. And they also include the regular version, so you get both. So I think that is an amazing deal, and they always offer it at a decent price, and usually lower than most retailers that offer bundles like that. So that's really cool. So check them out, guys, like I said. So yeah, after that, they did show off and already pre-order released the George Lucas Stormtrooper. Did you guys get yours? The second I got the notification, I clicked buy, and as it was buying, it told me it sold out. It sold out so quickly. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. If it becomes available again on Amazon, I may pick it up, but not too sure. So we'll see. We'll see when we cross that bridge. Did you guys pick it up? Did you guys get one or two? Did you guys get your George Lucas Stormtrooper? So with that, we have one last thing to talk about with Star Wars, and that is the Book of Boba Fett. They are actually going to be getting a figure line soon in the Black Series, so a potential wave. So look out for that. Actually, there's actually one other thing that we're supposed to be talking about in the Star Wars area, but let's finish talking about Book of Boba. Yeah, guys, I'm super excited to what we can potentially get from the Book of Boba. So many great characters that we probably will get in that series, and we'll probably get in figure form. I wonder if we're gonna get a proper, you know, Boba Fett from that time period in that wave, because I think the one we're getting in the regular Black Series wave is actually, you know, his nomadic one, the one where he's wearing like the coats and not his armor anymore, you know. And potentially with the new poster that was released, he is wearing his full bodysuit and everything now. He's not wearing like the robes underneath anymore. So there's 3 Boba Fett figures that we can get right there. The nomadic one, the one where he's wearing his robes under his armor, and then the one where he's back to wearing his regular, you know, body, you know, suit underneath. So money, guys, money is the name of the game, and I'm pretty sure they're going to use it to their advantage. So The last thing that we need to talk about is the next potential wave coming out of the Black Series, and that is these are the potential figures that may be in it coming from Yak Face, so it probably means that these are true. And that is going to be the Mandalorian Ahsoka, the Client from the Mandalorian, Death Watch from the Mandalorian, which I am super excited about. So as you guys know, I am super excited on anything Mandalorian, especially Death Watch, and to get them into the 6-inch form. Man, I have like 6 Mandalorian loyalists that I was thinking were like Death Watch, but I'm hoping they add antennas to their helmets and they look a little different. Man, I'm gonna need like 8 to 10 of those guys. Anyways, guys, Omega and Echo are supposedly supposed to be part of that next wave as well. Are you guys excited for that next wave if that becomes true? Like I said, it is from yakface.com, so it most likely is true. Let me know down in the comments below which figure you guys are most excited for. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell which one I'm most excited for. So yeah, guys, moving on to the final news of this week. It is going to be coming from Beast Kingdom. They did recently solicit pictures and now pre-orders for their new Blue Suit Dark Knight Returns with Robin dynamic action hero figures. So they are releasing the black suit by himself as an individual figure, but they are also releasing the blue suit but as a bundle with Robin, and then Robin by herself as well. As you guys know, here we do not support Bat Family. I am a strictly Batman fan, and the fact that I have to buy a Robin with my Batman really pisses me off. So in the near future, whenever they release it, I'll have a Robin for sale if anybody wants it, because I do want that blue suit Batman next to that black suit Batman, because both are very iconic suits from that comic book, and I definitely want them both. So yeah, guys, that is all the news that I have for you guys this week. Let me check, let me look. Yep, that is it. So yeah, like I said, a lot to get through this week, and we still have a lot to get through in the second part. But before we even get to the second part, I did do a little filming and filming beforehand. So let's go ahead and take a look at VRare store, and then after that we're gonna go ahead and have a little interview with one half of the owners, and hopefully you guys can get a nice introduction to who they are and what they're here to do for you guys as consumers and customers of their business. So with that being said, guys, let's take a little ride over to VRare store, or I think it's this way. And today, guys, I have a special video for you guys. As you all know, the sponsor for this channel is VRare Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, and Pokemon card needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. VRare Store, you guys hear it all the time in my intros. And today, I am actually going to take you guys to VRare Store, and you guys are going to see the operations, see what's behind the scenes, and get a look at the owners and the people that put the work in to get those orders out. I'm super excited. It's actually ran and operated partly by one of my friends that I've actually known since middle school. It's kind of weird how we both ended up in the same industry in a way, and who knows, I may have a surprise announcement at the end. Heck, I'll just say it now, and I'll go into more details probably with my friend that runs VRare Store, which you will meet later on in the episode. But basically, recently I decided to start selling my toy photography as prints, and he saw some of my work and he thought it was good enough to put up on his own site. And so we've officially decided to partner up. We're gonna do a trial run to see if you guys are interested, or his audience and fans and customers are interested. So please check out VRare Store and check out the print section. I want to take my prints more seriously. I truly see them as artwork, guys, and I want to treat them as such. So they aren't going to be cheap, but they're also not going to be expensive. It just depends on whether it's a common, a 1 of 10, a 1 of 20, a custom, a 1 of 1, an exclusive, you know, different types of things. But much like, think of them as Funko Pops. You got your commons, you got your ultra rares, you got, you know, all sorts of stuff, but there'll be prices for everybody and availability for everybody. I'm going to be doing all sorts of prints if this takes off, so I'm super excited about that, and I hope you guys will be too. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to shut up and let's get to VRare Store. Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of this week's episode of Coffee and Toys. And as always, I always try to keep things interesting and bring on special guests. And you guys always hear me talk about this channel sponsor, VRare Store. So today I have a very special guest with me. It is one half of the team of VRare Store, and that is Manny, my friend from what?
Middle school?
Middle school, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say high school, but no, middle school. We go back since then. So how have you been, man?
I've been good. The other half would be in this too, but just very busy packaging and making sure every customer's order is being sent out. But yeah, team of two here.
Oh yeah, you guys are really got stuff going down. I mean, you guys have all your stock and stuff, and you guys have your printer and everything. So you guys seem to have everything down.
Yeah, it took us like 3 years. Started first on eBay and then took it a little bit more serious. We started getting wholesalers, and Jasmine got like a lot of the finances down for us to be able to actually run everything efficiently. It definitely takes a team. You can't do this stuff by yourself. One person's gonna think different than the other, and that's how great minds think alike.
No, yeah, because you guys asked me to come help you guys because you guys are starting to grow more and get a lot more orders. And yeah, you guys definitely have your work cut out for yourselves. Even just for a team of two, you know, you guys have a lot to do. So I'm glad to see you guys are growing, man. I'm happy that you guys are starting to gain more success and followers, you know, as you should. You guys offer a lot of great products that honestly aren't offered in a lot of U.S. store retailers, you know, especially like if you look behind here, you have a lot of Chinese exclusives.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is imported, you know. We do carry the commons that every store can get, but we also like to get the stuff that, you know, comes imported from China or Australia, things that you can't really find at just anywhere. We also got some Japanese cards in the back, and we got a whole nother room right across of us full of more stuff. This is just one very small section, but yeah, we like to carry our variety wide and always have stuff in stock for anybody, whether you like anime, superheroes, anything, Disney, we got it.
Nice, nice. So what have been like your most successful products on your market?
Probably anime. Anime figures for us are our best sellers. You know, right now Demon Slayer is very popular. There's going to be a season 2. I think it just got pushed back to November. And Pokemon. Pokemon's probably the most popular, but the hardest to get. English-wise, Japanese we could get as much as we want, but English version of the card game, extremely hard to get, but it sells out within minutes.
So talking about the cards, you know, I'm more of a figure and occasional Funko Pop collector, but do you want to go into some of the cards that you guys sell here? Like, because I know you guys sell a wide variety of cards, not just Pokemon cards, right?
Yeah.
You guys sell a lot more than just Pokemon.
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell them, like, give them an idea of what exactly you sell.
So for Japanese versions, we got Japanese Pokemon, Japanese Digimon, Japanese Weiss Schwartz, Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! And the list honestly goes on. You can check out everything on the website. I'm sure Jesse will have a affiliate link right there with a nice little surprise for you guys.
It'll be linked down below, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, and for the Japanese side, we got a lot of that. We do carry promo cards as well. Like we're gonna get Piplup from the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. That'll probably be on the website this week. Japanese Demon Slayer trading cards. That's very popular. Those are sold out right now. We're working on getting more. And for the English side, we just have Pokemon and Weiss Schwartz, which is extremely popular and hard to get, but you know, we just got a supplier I think this past week who can get us as much as we want. We want to get English Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh, but for that you need an actual brick and mortar storefront, or else they won't offer it to you, which kind of sucks on a lot. Yeah, even Pokemon, like so they'll give more to the brick and mortars because they have the overhead cost of rent. So just to give them a little boost of hand, they'll give them a lot more quantities, or they'll give them like Dragon Ball Super trading cards and stuff like us. So for us, what helps us a lot, since the quantities, is the Japanese stuff, because I could get however many I want. I just got to tell my guy and he gets it for us.
Well, that's good. That's good. So at least you have your pros and cons on this and stuff. So that's good, though. I mean, but you're selling pretty decently on your cards as well, right? Not just your Funkos.
Yeah. I would say our cards kicked things off a lot. Like we're still pretty known for Funkos, but as soon as we introduced the Japanese Pokemon cards, that kind of blew up. And in return, people started seeing our Instagram and started seeing our figures as well. So that really helped with the situation. And yeah, trading cards definitely help. As a store, you want to offer everything that you can, whether it's pins, trading cards. You know, we're gonna work on some prints together. We're gonna sell some prints, and you know, Jasmine and I are always trying to find stuff. You know, if you guys have any suggestions of things you want, Mesco, Black Series, anything, we can try and get it.
That's great, man, and especially since right now Pokemon cards have really been blowing up, and I see that in stores because I watch toy hunt videos, and people that do go and look at them, they're like hard to find. They're not in stock right now. They're limiting the quantities that you can buy. So it's really good that you get as many as you want and have them in stock, and that's really good, man. Because like I said, you can't find them too much in store right now because they're just hot. You know, people want them. So.
Yeah, that was due to the fact that one, it's the 25th anniversary, and two, Logan Paul's podcast.
Yeah,
you know, he gets millions of views, and he did a box break, so that really boosted up everyone's interest in collecting. And a lot of people think it's a bubble, but honestly, like, I see a lot of Funko collectors that never collected Pokemon cards before, and now they're actually like hardcore Pokemon collectors. And it's like a lot of people want to say, oh, they're only in it for the Charizard. Like, no, I have people coming for every set. We have people coming and wanting and interested in Mew, Mewtwo, Greninja, every Pokemon. People right now are really starting to dig, not just Charizard. We do offer Pokemon Funko Pops too, and those are really like Charizard was the most popular, obviously. Funko Pop 2 released this year, but you know, this has been leaked already, but they're gonna make Lucario, Sylveon, and Alakazam, so those are gonna be really sick, and that should come out probably next year.
Okay, nice. Do you think you'll be able to secure a few of those?
Oh, we already got them locked down.
All right, well, you heard it, guys. You already have your supplier right here.
Yeah.
So talking about Funko Pop, since we're already on the subject, why don't we go ahead and talk more about what you offer in Funko Pops? Because like I mentioned, you guys offer Chinese exclusives, you know, stuff that you can only get in China. Yeah. So you actually offer that to people here in the States.
Like, for instance, I don't know if you guys could see it clearly or not, but this is a Batman. They only made 3,000 of them, and you could only get this in China. Shanghai opened up. I believe it's Shanghai. I don't want to be incorrect, but I believe it's Shanghai. They opened up a Funko store, and they received a whole line of DC Imperial Palace exclusives. That Batman's one of them, and the first run was limited to 3,000. So
oh wow,
a lot of those are 3,000. We got Monkey King here. You know, I personally don't know who or what Monkey King is, but Jasmine and I had a talk with one of our customers, and you know, they love Monkey King in China, from what I'm hearing.
Oh, really?
It's like their version of Superman.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can kind of see that with him.
Yeah, so it's Monkey King and the Immortals, and you know, Jasmine's always having a talk with one of our customers for like 30 minutes about how much he loves it and stuff, and I'm just sitting in the background like listening, and I'm like, okay, Monkey King, good. And
yeah, at least it helps you with knowing what to stock and what not to stock, you know what I mean? Because you know what people are going to be into. And
as you see, like how me and Jasmine run things, like the whole time when you were helping us right now, it was like getting those chase bundles out. Jasmine's over there looking over the boxes, I'm looking over the boxes. We're making sure you guys get everything good, and you know, especially with the trading cards, Funko Pops, we try to keep everything as safe as possible. Every Funko Pop comes in a pop protector, and that's something we really stand by to make sure you guys get what you paid for, and you know, we just want to be the best in the business.
And see, that's something I find interesting too. Do you see that other stores offer free pop protectors when you purchase a pop, or is that something you guys do kind of exclusively?
A lot of stores offer it, but a lot of stores also charge for it.
That's what I'm saying, like, because I know you guys just include it, right?
Yeah, we just include it for free, whether it's a $10 common or a $200 Funko Pop. The $200 Funko Pops, most of the time, I don't know if you could hear that, but it comes in a pretty sturdier protector rather than your typical Funko Pop. And You know, we are partnered with Route Package Protection. That was actually something Jasmine found, and ever since then, customer service has gone through the roof, because any damage, stolen, whatever it is, Route helps us out with that, and it costs $1 to $5, depending on how much your order is, and it comes automatically. We have it set to where it's automatically in your cart when you check out. I mean, if you don't want it, we don't force you to buy it, but if you want your stuff protected and make sure there's no liability issues, keep Route in your cart. Honestly, the extra $1 definitely helps that ease of mind, because if you go to the post office and something gets stolen,
exactly,
you're out of luck.
Or it gets delivered to your house and your neighbor steals it. You never know.
You're out of luck.
You never know.
But with Route, they got you guys covered. Obviously, you need to provide some proof, whether it's a report from the police or anything. As long as you follow the rules, Route's got you covered.
That's great that you offer that to your customers. You know, I'm sure a lot of smaller businesses don't offer that kind of protection, but you guys seem to go above and beyond. You know, you guys really do seem to care for your customers.
Yeah.
You know, especially with you guys being a small business, and like you were saying, you know, I did see how much care and attention you guys put into your business, and you honestly keep giving me perfect segues. But let's talk about those chase bundles, because that's something else that I mentioned to you earlier. You know, I'm not so much of a Funko collector now, but I was back in the day.
Yeah.
And I do know how it is with Funko collectors, how they want their boxes, how, you know, it is to get a chase. But you guys offer those chase bundles, which is interesting and awesome, because me personally, I was always one of those that would want a chase, but I didn't want to go searching for it. I didn't want to spend money just buying endlessly commons to hopefully get a chase, where you guys are like, well, here, you'll get a chase for sure, and you'll get a regular one. So that's really cool and interesting. Do you see other stores doing that, or is that something you guys thought of yourself?
We definitely see like other stores doing it. Everyone prices theirs differently. You get what I mean? But what we do is on like exclusives. There's some chases that are exclusive to overseas. We also offer bundles to that. But on the regular bundles, as you were saying, you know, someone might buy 6 Funko Pops for $10, and they might not get a chase.
Yeah.
You know, they might get a chase, they might not get a chase, and you just spent $60, or you went store to store, you wasted 3 hours of your time, gas. You can't find a chase. So
gas
what
ain't
we
cheap
do,
right now too, so
especially here in California.
Yeah.
But what we do is, like, depending on the character, if it's a really popular character, obviously it's gonna cost a little more. So it'll be like $40. You'll get the chase guaranteed, and you'll get a common with protector, priority shipping. And you know, some of those chases are like $60, $70 by themselves. Bo-Katan, the ones we did today, when she first released, some stores were selling chase bundles for $50. We were doing 45 on those. So that was really good. And you know, we do stagger, so for the first 5 minutes I might, you know, feel very appreciative and be like, you know what, $39 chase bundle, there you go. I see more people come, all right, like 45, still cheaper than other stores. But yeah, if you're one of the first lucky ones to catch our releases, we do usually stagger occasionally, not all the times. A lot of the times we want to keep it fair, and we keep the same price for everyone. And if we do go down in price, we do adjust for everyone. I think that's happened like twice, where we saw like, you know what, I think we could save them a little bit more money. So let's knock off $5 everyone's order and get that going for everyone.
That's great. That's great that you guys even looked into people that have already ordered and whatnot. So that's great. But yeah, that's honestly, like you said, you know, people will spend time, gas money searching for those chases, and yet you offer those bundles at a reasonable price.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. Is there any other kind of like pops that you guys want to highlight that you have, that you want to say like you're really excited about, that you really, you know, that you have, that you want to talk about, anything like that? Yeah,
Funko this week just released a bunch of like 90s and 2000s cartoons. So they released Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory, Adventure Time's a newer one, but a huge fan base. I personally never watched Adventure Time, but
but my cousin's a big fan of that show. And
Jasmine, you know, the other owner, loves Adventure. She knew all the characters, so I kind of went with her on that one. Like, Jasmine,
that's a huge fan base right there. So that's a good one.
I literally had to tell her, you tell me which character is good and which character our customers are gonna like, and we'll place that order. So she really came through on the Adventure Time ones. They had cow and chicken. I didn't order those because I personally didn't know cow and chicken. I don't believe she knew cow and chicken either. I may be wrong about that. She might actually have watched it, but I just didn't like the cow and chicken ones that came out. Like, as a store, we're not going to carry something that
it's not going to be appealing to your customers.
Yeah, like, we have a lot of anime people, but we got a lot of people like our age too. So, so we try to offer horror, Disney, Marvel, anime, stuff we like. And if it's something interesting that we may not like, but we know other people like, of course we're gonna offer it.
Carry it.
Yeah, we're gonna carry it and let people get the chance of it. We got Charizard's coming in. He's sold out on our website right now, but I think we acquired around like 200 more of him. So keep an eye out. They will go up soon. We just want to make sure everything's good and not damaged before we list the rest of them.
Okay.
Scarlet Witch is up right now. She's going on eBay for like $25. We have it for $9.99 on our website right now. And a lot of the China Funko Pops, like, if you like stuff that other people can't have, like, as a collector, I always took pride in my collection when it's like, I know I'm one of the only few in my area that have this, and it doesn't even have to be a value wise, but it may be something that's worth like $40, but I know other people can't really get it. That's the kind of collector I was. I didn't like matching stuff, or even like in high school with clothes and stuff like that.
You definitely did not have the same clothes as everybody else.
I liked to have brands and clothes.
Spending $150 on jeans?
Yeah, like on jeans and stuff like that. Like, I definitely liked stuff that other people did not like have, and it's not like I could resell pants.
Yeah.
But it was like, I love those pants. I wear them every day.
Yeah.
It's just stuff like that. And Jasmine, huge. I feel like she was more of a collector than me at first because she liked Living Dead dolls.
Oh, okay.
So me, I played Pokemon, and I was always a huge nerd. I loved video games, all that stuff. So that's where my side of it. But the collector side comes from Jasmine and the Living Dead dolls. When I first met her, she showed me her Living Dead dolls collection. I got hooked. I wanted some immediately. And then we went to the mall. We saw the Funko Pops, and we were like, oh, those are pretty cool too. You know what I mean? So we scored a couple of exclusives. And that's when I noticed, that, there's money to be made,
No, yeah,
and then, Jasmine wanted to take it seriously. She already had LLC and everything. So we put two and two together, graphic artist since I was 16. Worked at a print shop, no Photoshop. And she's always had that business mindset to be able to do financing, customer service, packaging, and you put those two together, you got a legitimate business.
No, yeah, you have everything covered, and you have marketing and, like you said, the business aspects covered, and both in house, so it's really easy. So
and they're both just as important as you can't just be solely customer service and great packaging. That's not gonna cut it, and you can't just be marketing because it's not gonna cut it either. You got to be able to do both.
Yeah, because if you market a great product and then you send it to them and it's a crushed box, well, that marketing is not going to hold up in the end.
Yeah.
So, and if you send them a good product, but you don't market well enough, people aren't going to know that you're sending a good product. So, yeah, both parts are equally as important and, good to the success of the business and stuff like that. So that's really good that you have both, already here combined.
Yeah, and there's something crazy that we realized just today. We had a talk with one of our other partners that makes protectors, but we hear companies spending thousands on ads, like thousands on ads, and they're a little smaller than us, and we have spent, other than giveaways that come out of our own pocket, we have spent $0 on ads on Instagram, Facebook. They would never spend money on ads. Everything was organic growth. When we started our Instagram, it was 200 followers. Now, as you see, we just hit 10,000 this week.
Yeah, congrats, man, on that.
In 2 years, a year and a half, went from 200 to 10,000 followers.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With the combination of good marketing and the sending of good quality product, not damaged and whatnot. gave you that reputation to build up that clientele. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And seeing your guys' attention to detail and what you guys do in packaging today, you know, really does show that you guys care and you guys are here for your customers, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's really good. And like you stated, you guys offer them stuff that isn't readily available to them at just any local store, 7-Eleven, Target, or even just their online retailer, you know what I mean? Because like you said, these were limited to 3,000, made in China, you know, so that's really cool that you were able to get that.
You can't get that at Target or Walmart.
That's what I'm
Amazon.
saying. Like, you offer them stuff that's very unique and still within the realm of stuff that they collect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's still Funko Pops, but it's something that, like I said, and you said, you can't get at Target. You know, you have to know a good online retailer and good retailer to get your hands on certain things like this. And I'm sure that's the case even with the Japanese cards and everything, right? With
yeah.
some things like that.
Yeah, like there's another U.S. store. I won't name them to give them, you know, popularity or whatever. But
no free advertisement, right?
Yeah, no free advertisement. You go pay Jasmine, and she might consider it. But they're selling the new. It's called Fusion Arts. It's a Mew-based psychic set for Japanese Pokemon cards. It's gonna come out in English too. Mm-hmm. But they're selling it for like $125. We're selling ours for $117. Japan stores are selling them for $116, but when you buy it from a Japan store, you got to pay that $20 international shipping. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Where it's us, it's $5 flat rate on on Japanese trading cards. So you could buy 20 booster boxes if you want, and it's still only gonna charge you $5 in shipping. Everything else comes out of our cost. You know, you'll still be fully insured if it meets priority requirements and all that. So that's something we really pride in. Shiny Star V is another set that was really expensive, and you know we managed to get a good price, probably similar to every other store, but you know just the fact that we offer that kind of product is it's very hard to find.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the variety of product that you guys have. Not only do you guys have basic stuff that you can get anywhere, kind of like you were saying, like the Bo-Katan Funkos that we were messing with. You can find those almost anywhere. But then you can't find these ones just anywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a great that you offer that wide variety.
Yeah, and with the Bo-Katans, it was more like, you know, you could find them anywhere, but the chase kind of is a little tough to find sometimes. Yeah. And with Star Wars being so popular.
Especially the Mandalorian.
Yeah, I think the chase will go up in value, but, you know, over here we don't... At first, I think we used to hold stuff, you know, and be like, you know, this might go up, but kind of how we think as a business now, especially after talking to Jasmine about it, we're way more comfortable just rotating, like, you know what, hook all the customers up, they'll get it for a good price, we get our cut of, you know, what we deserve, and you know, you guys get something at a good cost, and
they can do what with it what they want. Yeah, they want to resell it, they want to keep it. That's on them. But at least you, like you said, you got your cut of it, and you're good.
Yeah,
you know
honestly,
what I mean?
we used to not care what people did. We still obviously don't care. If you want to sell it, you go ahead and sell it. But it got to the point where we used to not limit stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. You know, you still care to an extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You care to the point where like, we'll give you one, and what you do with it is up to you. But we're not gonna let you buy 10 of them and resell them.
For instance, like we used to, like Scarlet Witch, it came out. We had people buying 10, and we were still small during that part when and I know it sounds crazy because WandaVision only came out a couple months ago. So,
yeah, but that just goes to show your guys' success and stuff, because all of a sudden you guys are blowing up. Like you guys are posting, oh, this is going live now, and like 5 minutes later you're posting, oh, sold out.
Yeah.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, in the last few months you guys have really grown.
So with like Scarlet Witch, we let people buy 10, and we were so excited. We're like, oh, no way, people are hyped. But those people that buy 10 aren't true collectors, and they're the same ones that if they don't get it on that first release, because you got to understand, Funko ships stuff in waves. So if they don't get it in that first release wave, they're the first ones to be like, I don't want it anymore.
Oh, they'll cancel the order.
They'll want to cancel, or they'll complain or something, and it's like, just because I mean, it's still going for 25, but that Scarlet Witch common used to go for 35, so they bought 10. Yeah. They bought 10 at $100 when they can make 350 off of it. So now that's not happening. People tried doing that with Charizard. you know, as we grow now, we have apps that minimize stuff, so you can only get 2, and we allow 2 or 3 because we know some people have brothers and sisters, or you know, someone might want it in box and out of box. Someone might want one to destroy, whatever, whatever it is. Like 3, if you're buying more than 3, if it's a trading card, yeah, you can buy as many as you want because you're gonna open and you're not gonna get the same stuff. You can't predict what what you're gonna get. So that I don't care, or we don't care. But if it's a Funko Pop, nah, you're stuck with 2 or 3. That's it. Chase bundles, probably 2 or 1. I don't want to sell someone like 10 chase bundles, and you know and then my other customer, our other customers won't be able to get it. So and I think that's something, like, I didn't think of it that way, but that's something Jasmine really wanted to get it, because you guys gotta understand, she handles a lot of the customer service. Like, I don't I speak to the customers, but when problems happen, she's the one taking care of it. She's the one making sure everyone is happy, and you know, she's listening to all the feedback. So if you guys have feedback, she's gonna come, we're gonna discuss it together, and we're gonna say this is what we need to do to make everyone happy in the future.
That's good, man. And also, guys, keep it clean. You know, like they said, it's a 2-person operation. They're getting you guys amazing products and stuff. So if you have an issue, like he said, bring it up to them, and they'll be happy to talk to you about it and address it. But just do it in a polite and way that you would want them to speak to you, because you know how people can get sometimes. So just like he said, they will address your issues. They're not going to ignore you. Just address them in a polite and proper manner, guys. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it nice. You know, it's a 2-person small business operation. They're giving you guys amazing products, so at least do them the favor, and they'll at least do their best to make you happy on their end.
And it's not only that, like, you know, if people are scared to order, we have PayPal. Like, we're sponsored with Shopify. We have Shopify payment options. Not every store is eligible for that. Like, Shopify offered us a plan to where if someone wants to spend $300, they can do it, but they don't have to pay the whole $300 right up front. You can split it in 4 payments. You don't have to sign up for a credit card. That's just handled by Shopify themselves. And you know, we got PayPal as well. You guys know how PayPal is. If you don't get your product, you get your money back. If we deliver it and you try to scam us, it's not gonna work either. So we got Apple Pay. You know, we got stuff that not everyone offers, and not everyone can get that kind of stuff. But we've done so good in the past with our customer service that, you know, that they know we're good, so they'll offer it for us. And we haven't really ran into big issues with customers before, other than like shipping it like 7 days later rather than the 5 maximum business days we put. But you know, when it's convention seasons and there's a lot of convention exclusives, we're busy.
But not just really that, but you guys both still work side jobs. You full-time and Jasmine part-time.
And barely started to work part-time. She was full-time too.
So you guys were essentially working 2 full-time jobs plus running your small business within your own home. So, you know, I mean, you have to understand, guys, it's 2 people. They both have full-time jobs. So if it's 7 days later, it doesn't mean they forgot you. It doesn't mean they don't care. It's just they're working their jobs plus basically another 2 full-time jobs, or maybe even 5 with the whole business. Because it's so much work, you know.
And we're selling just as much as some of these big stores or warehouses. So it gets to the point where these 2 people, you know, like we asked you to come help today. We asked family to come help, and we really appreciate all that stuff, you know. It really helps get things done smoothly.
You guys are also a sponsor of the channel, and I appreciate that. So regardless, I was going to come and help, and you know, and help show you guys off, and you know, advertise for you as well, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I want to have you on this podcast, because I know you guys are already blowing up and whatnot, but who knows, any more advertisement is great advertisement, you know. So you know, that's why I wanted to bring you on, and I'm always pushing you guys on my channel, and not just pushing you guys, but like I always advertise you guys on my channel at the beginning of every video that I do. I always mention you guys and stuff, and it's not just because you guys are the sponsor, but you know, like I say, we've known each other since middle school, so I really do appreciate your support, and I hope you appreciate mine. And that's why with the work we do together, we can help elevate and boost each other's own success and whatnot. And so, like I said, I always push you on my channel, and so I wanted the people that follow me and subscribe to me to see who you are.
Yeah.
Not just another toy company online, not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted them to meet one of the people that are working behind the scenes. Like I said, it's not just you, it's also your girlfriend Jasmine and stuff. So
yeah.
maybe one day they'll get to meet her as well. But
Yeah.
right now, I wanted them to meet you and stuff. Like I said, since we've gone back since middle school, we have history. We can sit down and talk for a long time and whatnot. Not that your girlfriend definitely can't talk for a long time. She's definitely a fun person to just sit down and talk to, and she can definitely carry a conversation. But like you said, she's busy right now handling logistics for your business.
Yeah.
And you're handling, as you do usually, the marketing and advertising aspects and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show them that you guys are a small business and you guys are a hardworking small business, and I wanted to give them a face to the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like if Jasmine's ever on here, I think it will be really inspiring for a lot of a lot of females think just because I'm a female I can't own a business, but she's living proof that you can be a female and you can run stuff just as, sometimes even better as a man. Because tell you, some days I come from work defeated and she'll still be up and running and letting me rest, but she's also working, coming home, working more, and I give a lot of props to that. Not a lot of females can do that, but she comes to show you that if it doesn't matter if you're a female, man, whatever, if you got that mindset that you want to work, you can make it happen no matter what. And some men may want to put her down or whatever, but she works harder than a lot of men out there,
And that's what I'm saying. From what I saw today, both of you guys put in a lot of work into this business, aside from also having your other regular jobs and whatnot. So, you guys put a lot of care and, commitment towards your customers and giving them good quality products, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's great that you guys both have that and whatnot. So, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to bring you guys on, or at least you on, so that way they can see who you are, and kind of like how you've been talking to them, telling them how you guys are secure, you guys have Shopify, so that way give them some, security,
sense of safety.
Yeah, in ordering from you, since you guys are a small business. But, I'm hoping through this, they'll see that you guys are, and you guys will get even more business, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So what other products do you offer besides Funko Pops and cards?
So we offer fig pins. It's a pin company. Their licenses are like a lot of anime, so Gundam, Naruto, Boruto. They got Star Wars now, Disney.
Oh, nice.
Just a lot of the stuff that Funko offers, and they're a smaller company. We were with them 2 years ago. We stopped selling them for a little bit just due to their old management. It wasn't really that well. But this past year, they've been taking a lot of their specialty retailers like us and the smaller shops pretty good. So we thought, what, why not offer it again? And we offer Pin Club. They just did a collaboration with MetaZoo. If anyone knows, that's an up and coming Magic the Gathering kind of card game.
Oh, okay.
And we offer that. We used to offer Mesco. I think we just really wanted to focus on Funko at that time, because you got to focus on one area at a time.
No, yeah.
It wasn't like we did Funko and trading cards at the same time. We began with Funko as the bread and butter at first. And then once we got fully comfortable with that, we're like, okay, trading cards.
Yeah.
So trading cards are cool. Japanese is a little harder to sell sometimes because, not everyone likes the Japanese font. I love it, though. I think because I love anime. So I think it looks cool. But not everyone loves anime, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own taste. But that's why we offer the English products as well. One of the other stores, competitor, whatever you want to call it, they only offer Japanese. So it comes to the point where, well, if you want Japanese, you could come to us. But if you want English, I mean, we got that too. And you can combine it in your order. And all English sets, the whole problem with Pokemon right now is everyone's reselling it. Even comic shops. Every English trading card we sell is retail pricing, MSRP, and it's not that we can't charge more, because trust me, we can.
Yeah.
It's just that we're in here for a long time, not a short time. So MSRP is going to make everyone happy and want to stick, and Jasmine and I really want to stick to making everyone happy rather than being greedy for a year and then falling off as a company.
Oh, and that's great. You guys are thinking more long-term than short-term, as you guys should as a small business. Because, like you said, you can keep people happy that way.
Yeah, because, like, well, we're about to get 25th anniversary Pokemon sets, like the official 25-cent stamps.
Oh, shit.
The 25-cent sealed product. And as you can imagine, it's going to cost a lot at other places. But imagine
especially eBay.
Yeah, especially eBay.
Especially eBay.
But, you know, if we sell that stuff at retail price, you're going to see how happy people will be and will recognize you. And they're going to come back in the future rather than if I sold a $50 booster box, Elite Trainer box for $300 that it's going for. Yeah, I'm going to make an extra $250, but that person might be mad at me a year later when there's not a popular set and the Elite Trainer box is gonna be 50 and I try to sell it at 50. They're gonna be like, aren't you guys the same ones that try to resell it? So
yep,
we try not to do that. It's all MSRP. Japanese pricing is market. That's because Japanese is, you don't wholesale Japanese. You have to find a supplier overseas, and Japan pretty much controls that. Controls that market. Sometimes they'll do it cheap, sometimes they'll do it expensive, but that's why we offer the English. So if people want it at retail, you can get it at retail. If you want the Japanese at whatever price Japan wants to sell it at, we'll offer it to you guys.
Well, at least you offer options too.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's tough. It's a battle. Like the Japanese Pokemon cards right now are worth so much, and they're getting expensive. And like the best we can do is the best we can do. But with English, that's totally in our control because distributors do not charge more for that kind of stuff. They'll give it to you at the same price every time, no matter what set it is. So we want to keep it clean with the English stuff. Same thing with like the China Funkos. They control the
pricing. And
Japan and China control the pricing, and they're very strict on controlling that pricing.
Oh, I'm sure.
They will not sell it to you for cheaper. They want to make sure. People from Australia are really, really nice. You get products from Australia, the product stays the same as well. Sometimes you'll see like a $10 increase, but I'd rather see a $10 increase than a $50 increase. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So with that being said, are there any products right here within your arm reach that you want to pull out and maybe highlight, kind of like you did with the Batman, maybe mention a few prices?
So I'll show you guys this guy up here. This is a Chase Patina Robin, and it may not seem like much, but we have his regular version right here, and the only difference is the hood, but this does not have a US release at all. They have a regular Imperial Robin, but this is a Patina. It looks like a statue, like the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. So this one doesn't have a hood. This one has a hood. This is worth $80 as the common. This is worth $350, $400. Yeah. And that's kind of stuff we offer. And by the time you see this, a mystery box would have already gone up. We're planning on doing it tomorrow, which is Sunday. And
you want to give them some info on that?
Yeah.
Still, because I'm sure you'll do other mystery boxes in the future.
Yeah, we always do mystery boxes.
So go ahead and give them some info on that.
So these mystery boxes, Jasmine and I are still doing the logistics part of it. There will be anywhere from $70 to $75 each box. You're guaranteed more than your value because all of these cost $80 and above when they're China exclusives. And that wall, and we have some, we got Nezure from My Hero Academia. She's worth $110. So every box is gonna be
worth more than
what you paid for, and the top prize will be this bad boy right here. So you may pay $70, and then you may end up with a like a $350 product. And Batman's gonna be in. Obviously I can't offer like 5 of these, so this will be the big grail in the box. Batman will be like a semi grail, so you'll spend $75, you get a $180 prize figure, which is the Batman. Nezure, she's $125, So there's $50 you can make off of it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them that'll be just worth $80. So
Okay.
even if you don't get the main winner, you can at least get your money back
Yeah.
if it's something you really don't like.
That's good because a lot of those mystery boxes you don't actually get your money's worth and stuff. You know what I mean? Like
in our usual mystery box, it's $9.99. Well, Funko's increasing the price of all their commons.
oh,
So our
really?
mystery box used to be $9.99. It's still gonna be $9.99 for the time being, but Funko's gonna enforce every retailer, Target, Amazon, Walmart, us small retailers, to sell Funko commons at $11.99.
Damn, $2.
Yeah, $2. And that
more like $3. No, that's $2,
it's
right?
$2. From $9.99 to $11.99.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
yeah.
big hike.
Yeah, it is. But same thing happened with Black Series.
Oh, don't even get me started with
but
Black
I think that was
Series.
like a $5 hike.
It was like a $5 to $6 hike, and it's unacceptable because, dude, don't even get me started because they don't even give us one accurate figures.
Yeah.
They don't give us extra heads or hands or even necessary accessories sometimes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it was so bullshit when they announced that, but it is what it is at this point. So
Exactly.
but don't even get me started. I go into a whole rant on Black Series and how the price hike is stupid, but it is what it is. But so you have that coming up, and so how often do you do mystery boxes?
I try not to spam them.
Okay.
I try not to spam them at least once or twice a month.
Okay.
Back when we were smaller, we did have to compete and scrap with some stores.
Yeah.
And what we noticed is some of the, and I don't want to talk bad on anybody or anything because that's not what we're about, but what me and Jasmine noticed is a lot of these stores, one of them will post a mystery box, the others will feel obligated to post a mystery box. Then you got 10 stores posting a fig pin mystery box at the same time. So what we like to do is we let them all sell their mystery boxes, let people get bored of them, and then we come out with our big bang mystery box so no one's selling mystery boxes and all the attention's on us.
Yeah, that's smart.
And we provide custom themed boxes. You saw our business card.
Yeah,
that's
really cool.
That's a trading card business card.
Yeah, that's
right
really
there.
cool. It literally looks like a Pokemon card.
They all come with candy and confetti, so it's just to give it that
nice.
little surprise.
Yeah.
And like I said, Funko ones, $9.99 will be going to $11.99 just because that's the retail price. So, regardless, win or lose, you're gonna get a Funko Pop. And like I said, we don't carry stuff that people do not like.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get, there's a big meme. It used to be like people would get Rainbow SpongeBob, and a lot of people don't like Rainbow SpongeBob or Rainbow Batman and or like Chrome Batman, not just rainbows. You know what I mean? But just
like the odd variants of them.
The odd variants of them. You're not gonna get something like that. You're gonna get Tanjiro. You're gonna get Luffy from One Piece. You're gonna get some Shigaraki from My Hero. You'll get Pikachu, Mr. Mime, Squirtle 25th anniversary sticker. So anything that's a retail Funko Pop that you'll see on our store that we carry will be in those mystery boxes, and we only carry the cool stuff. Like I said, there's other stores that follow that same formula where they won't. There's some retailers that will carry every single Funko common. Yeah. But we take pride in only carrying the ones that we think are good and cool and that we think our customers will enjoy. Because the worst thing we could do is offer a mystery box and put in the least popular sellers in those mystery boxes, and people won't want to come back. So.
Exactly. You give them what they want, like you said, stuff that they enjoy, and they're going to want to come back for the next mystery box. So they're like, I got something cool in this one. Wonder what I can get in the next one. So
we'll load up for our Funko ones. It's 100 boxes usually. For the expensive, the $70, $80 mystery box tomorrow will probably be 40, 50 run. Nothing big. But the common ones are 100. And even though they're 100 boxes, they sell out in the hour. Oh, wow. Just because people are that excited for them. Wow. And it's not a formula everyone can copy. A lot of people, like, as a graphic designer, I notice a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of stores try to copy our template. So just know we see that kind of stuff. But just because your template looks copied and similar does not mean it's the same. You guys don't have the same customer service that Jasmine is offering, and you don't have the same graphics that I'm offering, and you don't have the product that we're both offering.
Yeah.
So it's not something that you can just mimic and copy. It's something you have to work hard for, and anybody can own a business. Like we're talking about you with your prints, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's something that could be very popular, and, you know, that could be a full-grown business for you if you keep at it and we push it right. And I think people will love the prints.
Well, that's what I was gonna say right now. Do you want to talk about the prints?
We could talk about the prints.
Okay, so recently as I've been mentioning in my videos, guys, I've decided to sell my toy photography as prints, and Manny saw a few of mine that I've been putting up on Instagram and whatnot, and he thinks, and I appreciate the compliment on it, that he thinks they're good enough for him to sell on his own website. So we're gonna try it out as a test run at first, see how it goes, see who's interested and whatnot. We're gonna offer all sorts of kinds of prints once we know everything and whatnot. So we'll offer, much like commons, like pops and stuff, there'll be commons, limited runs, one-of-ones, exclusives for the V-Rare store, all sorts of stuff. I'll even offer custom ones if you guys want to let them know, I like this character, I want to see this, and, you know, different types of stuff. We haven't worked out all the logistics of it yet, but we're starting to get into it and whatnot, and we're going to do a test run probably within the next week or two. And so hopefully you guys are interested, and if you guys are, we'll do more and more of it as we see fit and whatnot, right?
Yeah, we'll definitely do a lot more of them. We're going to start over with Tanjiro. I think that'll be a really good one. And
yeah, I'm excited to try it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try that figure because, like you said, I'm not an anime fan,
yeah,
but it is an anime character.
And it's going to be something that's going to test your skill and,
yeah,
you know, your artistry, as it may not be something you're really familiar with, but I think you can pull it off because, like I told you, if it was like, I've known you since middle school, but I also have that attitude where if it's something bad, I'm going to tell you it's bad, but I saw your work and it's good. And, you know, Jasmine believes in it too. So we really want to try it out. If it's something bad, why would we offer it?
No, yeah, I appreciate that.
I think you can pull off, whether you've seen the anime or not. I feel like, you know, we showed you the clip.
Yeah.
I think you can pull some inspiration from that, make a good print, and customers will love it.
Well,
and,
thank you,
know,
man. I appreciate it.
Hopefully it gets your prints going, and like I said, common runs will be cheap. Anyone can buy them whenever they want.
Yeah.
Limited runs, we haven't worked that out yet,
yeah,
how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But if you guys want those cool ones, that's cool. With the common runs, we can offer a digital version. You know, that's something that we would handle on our side of it through the emails.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously the exclusives, one-of-ones, limited editions, that won't come with a digital copy just due to the fact that it's limited. It's something for you in your home and your home only. It's not something that you can just go online. And yeah, sure, people can try and scan it with their printers, but it's not going to be the same.
Yeah, and on top of that, I'll go ahead and number it by hand on the back and sign it so we know it's an authentic 1-of-1 or 1-of-10 or whatnot.
And everything is watermarked, so don't think you could just steal our prints. We thought a lot of that stuff through. Yeah. We're working on shipping. Hopefully we could get flat rate shipping on that. It's all a test, guys. We're going to test things out, see how it goes. And
so it's basically up to you guys. If you guys buy, if you guys enjoy it, then we'll continue and go forward with it.
Yeah. And why not support small brands?
So is there anything else you want to say about your business? Anything else you want to spotlight before we get going?
Just check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know, hopefully we get Jasmine on this podcast soon.
Yeah, I would love to have her. She's honestly an interesting person to talk to. She can definitely hold a conversation.
Yeah.
And she definitely have a lot to say about your business.
Yeah, I think she might have more to say than me. I'm more passionate for sure. She could go on and on and on about how much she loves the customers. Where I love the product a lot. I grew up on a lot of these characters. You know what I mean? I love anime. I'm like 24 years old and I'll still watch anime. I don't care what anyone says. Like it's just has a special place in my heart. You know?
As long as I've known you, you've been into it. So
So that's pretty much it, guys. Support Jesse and his channel with all you guys can, and hopefully, you know, now that we hit that 10K, we got that used to be swipe up, but now it's a link button. It's a link. We'll make sure to put that link button for the video, so anyone that wants to know how Jasmine and I run things, they'll be able to see it, and hopefully we get you some new followers.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, I just want to say thank you for coming on to the podcast, and thank you for being a sponsor of my channel, and always supporting, you know, my channel, my page, and everything I do with that sense. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, congrats on 10K on Instagram. Congrats on all your guys', you know, newfound success in this business. You know, it seems like you guys really are booming now, and you guys are only headed in one direction, and that's up.
Of course. And if you guys want to support Jesse and support the store at the same time, he will have his affiliate link, and obviously we'll disclose that affiliate links do earn commissions, which help the channel grow more, better equipment. You know, these mics aren't cheap, the cameras aren't cheap, so you get the affiliate link, you'll help Jesse out, you'll help us out, and you'll be happy with the product you get at retail pricing.
Yeah, so everything works out for everybody.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you once again, Manny, for being on the channel. Thank you again for being a sponsor of the channel. I really do appreciate that. So, guys, once again, check out VRare Store for all your Funko Pop, anime, and Pokemon card needs, as always.
Of course, and one last thing. You guys might want to check out Weiss Schwartz. We are releasing the Nazarick set. A lot of people, if you know, you know, that set used to be at $300 per booster box. Our supplier managed to get the reprint. We're selling it at the MSRP of $80.
Oh, you heard it here, folks.
Save $200.
Well, there you go, guys. One last surprise for you guys.
Yeah.
So thank you so much once again, and I will see you guys in next week's episode.
Peace.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Coffee and Toys here on the CoolFigurez channel. If you did enjoy it, please remember to hit that like button. That way I know you guys are enjoying the content that I put out, as well as helping the channel grow. And if you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It is a very small goal of mine to try to reach at least one new subscriber per new video that I put out, so please be my one new subscriber for this video. Thank you so much in advance. And if you guys subscribe, my videos will pop up on your feed for you, and you don't have to go searching for the CoolFigurez channel. And even better yet, if you go ahead and hit that bell icon after you hit subscribe, they'll pop up in little notifications for you to see whenever I do upload a new video. But with that being said, guys, please, if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at CoolFigurez for my review pics. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out. If you like what you see, leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of any figures that I do reviews on for this channel, please check me out on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I do all my unboxings, because when I get a new toy, guys, I am like a child and I cannot wait to rip it open and play with it. So I don't have time to set up my YouTube studio, so I just film it on my phone real quick and upload it to TikTok. So check me out at CoolFigurez. So once again, I just want to say thank you so much to this channel sponsor, VRare Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, and Pokemon card needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. VRare Store, check them out, guys. So with that being said, guys, whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.